A deck with shards.
A deck
If I
with
had to
shards.
guess.
Shards OP.
Let's get that up on screen.
Let's get the motivation up. I'll keep tabs on Light Reaper, but looks like it is actually versus Future.
We see stuff happening here.
The motivation running Blood Diamond, but with what's that champion again? It's the Prevent
Prairie Meadow.
Prairie Meadow.
4 charges. Target troop prevents all damage the next time it would receive damage. Future, on the other side of the board, got a Fanteo that's going to be immediately destroyed with Pride's Fall.
The Martyr was a Exarch of the Egg. So the motivation showing us exactly the gamut of diamond removal. Versus Future, it looks like some sort of blood sapphire involving Fanteo and Venom eggs. Perhaps just plain control. Vampire Princess coming out for the motivation.
Going to start providing board pressure and that health drain. And, well, with the charge power on it, can even chump block anything, really.
Against this deck, though, what is going to do damage to it? I mean, Xantos Inquisitor is just going to give it -4 attack, so this Vampire Princess is going to be very sad. But again, showing the suite of diamond removal, a second Martyr.
Yep, get that off the board.
A pair of statues of Venom in Future's courtyard. I mean, it's just not going to end right now. An 8/9 Og.
Wow, that's a big body. That'll start burying.
So the motivation has a handful full of answers. How does he win? I would assume it's this Vampire Princess. Maybe there's a Vampire King in there. Is that all this deck is? Blood Diamond removal and some vampires? It could be. That's pretty good.
Could be. You'd have to assume there's a Soul Marble in there somewhere. The old Sail Marble. We see the Shard of Retribution come out. A Diamond Shard is picked up. No Extinction played.
And at least Exarch by itself is only doing 3 damage a turn. Vampire Princess can actually block that once without dying, having the power. But no, the attack also is like, here's another diamond 2-cost quick thing.
Yeah, I wonder if that was the time to be using the Repel, or if that was the time to wait for another troop to develop the board for Extinction. But it looks like another troop wasn't coming down anyway. We do see a Spiderling Egg pop in.
That's a 3/3 Spiderling Eggs because of the statues of Venom.
And we'll see Inquisition look at Future's hand. Maybe. Nope.
It only look at a counter magic, though. So I guess it's done a quarter of the work it was supposed to do. And that was off of two Exarch plays, so there's only six Spiderling decks in the Motivations deck.
Isn't it?
It would be 6, because the first Exarch would have made...
No, they make 2 each, right?
Oh, they make 2 each. That's right. So there's 4.
Yeah. I had to look it up to make sure I wasn't going to be wrong.
That's okay. There's King Gabriel and Boldheart.
It's one of those ones that I kind of feel like, as a rare, it could have made more than 2. Like, 2 feels balanced almost for limited.
It's always it's also a 1/3 for 2 with lethal.
That's true. We do
now
see...
there's 6.
Yeah, now there's 6. Well, 5.
Rather.
Yeah. Egg math is hard.
So this is looking actually like King, Queen, Princess. King, Queen, Princess shenanigans. Boldheart attacks. Let's see if it gets an Exarch. Murder.
Yeah. I wonder...
Well, the Extinction's more safe as the murder has been played. 1 card left in Future's hand. And Vampire Princess is back.
Yep.
Now that's been a
defense
lot of
support.
troops, turn after turn after turn, played for future. And the motivation's still at 14 health. Well, one of those two cards was apparently murder. Top deck war commence. Tunneled troop. A Resor Monsoon. Perhaps something else. Two-cost diamond quick actions deck. We're only missing Shard Ward. We're missing Meek. What else do we have? Hey, Queen Grace, just in time to not give any princess, king or queen invincible. Could also reduce the cost of the humans too. And of note, Vampire King and Vampire Princess are both king and princess. So Queen Grace, friendly with the vampires, it seems.
Yeah,
I
she
guess
seems to have a thing for them.
that's what vampires do, I guess.
We see a Fanteo come down. Unfortunately, Fanteo will be answered by Pridefall.
Queen Grace doing the 7th damage to feature this game. That is 1/7 of the work. What sound does Queen Grace make? Is Queen Grace a Pokemon? Queen Grace! Queen Grace! Queen Grace!
I don't think that's the sound she makes, but maybe.
It is a Reese. Reese untunnels, and Reese is what Reese does. And we'll create robots that are +2/+2 because double statues of Venom.
The good old Tower Hulk surviving could change everything. No swing with the Reese, though. Interesting.
About the exact opposite of Tower Hulk, a Murdertron.
Ooh, the Murdertron.
Murder, murder, murder.
Motivation doesn't even want to see what the real card he's drawing is. He says, "Nope, I'm out."
Is now canon. Oh wow, Queen Grace appeared. Pokeball Go.
Gotta do what you can do. So the players are dealing with their reserves.
If you thought a 4/4 Reese was big, 6/6 Reese. A cool thing that Martyr does though is it enables Pride's Fall to hit a lot of things that would normally be only 3 hit defense, like Vampire Princesses, Exarch of the Egg. Little risky, but that's what it does. The Motivation will keep a hand with an Angel of Dawn in hand and no diamond because the other 3 cards are pretty good. We'll go into game 2 here, I believe.
Ooh, brutal. Not only do we see a second Angel of Dawn come into hand, we see one come in when there are no diamonds in sight. The Motivation not getting his free Angel on turn 2, which would have been devastating. Future, laying down a second Blood resource, passing turn. Now with these 3 resources, it looks like Motivation is going to lay down his Fenteo before Future can lay down his Fenteo, and it'll be a war of getting Spiderling eggs into each other's decks. Unless, of course, Future has a murder or some other response here. Looks like we'll see a dual shard come out probably for the... No, that was a different resource. A Star Sphere, maybe? Vampire Princess is the next card. Vampire Princess swings in, doesn't find an action.
And that Og, it's huge. Can
The
block
empty
almost
resource
anything.
was Zinsith with no Venom, says Meet the Future in chat. That makes a lot of sense because it did gain a resource for the turn as well. I thought it could have been Crackling Vortex, but you didn't gain 2 charges or Star Sphere. We see an Extinction clear the board.
Actually, it's interesting to note that we haven't seen Crackling Vortex today yet. And in previous meta of 1 and 2.
That's right.
It's also interesting to note that you can't tell what shard your opponent plays any longer because it doesn't go on the stack chain.
On the pseudo chain.
So we'll see if Pride's Fall answer that Og.
So prideful. Wrapping that Chaos Touch.
The Chaos Touch, well known for their pride.
Angels and Princesses.
Wonder if we'll see. Nope, nothing played pre-combat. We'll just see the swing from the Angel and the Princess.
Now, what if that Tunnel Troop was Monsoon?
That would be unfortunate for the motivation. We'll see the Insect Assault, Silk.
Ooh. Quick Azure Fate Sorceress, followed by Tunnel Troop entering play. Whether it's Reese or Monsoon, it will bury some more cards. It is in fact Reese.
It's a lot of cards. It's 8 cards there. Not a lot of eggs or anything to hit, but could run out of cards in his deck soon. We have seen this play bury people out before.
That's a High Tomb Lord. That's burying 110 cards.
That's burying a lot of cards, yeah. That's a few cards. It's a few more cards. Yeah, good game. The motivation drops the match there, I believe.